top European cash game pros have assembled alongside up-and-coming stars to take part in one of the most anticipated cash games of the year. Some have arrived on the back of glorious wins and made reputations, while others are here to build their own. Featuring a mixed lineup of seasoned pros and online specialists, including the 2008 Irish Open winner and the 2008 World Series of Poker main event champion. The stakes are high as the players risk not only their reputations, but also their own money in this no-limit cash game where a seat at the table costs a minimum of 10,000 euros. This game is all about raking in the money. Lose and they can call on the banker, get back in the game and attempt to get out of the red. So far, we've said goodbye to Londoner Sammy George and German Christoph Haller, while welcoming new blood in the form of the experienced Bambos and the young online player Alex Miller, both of whom have suffered heavy losses for their troubles. Those having a better time at the table include Eric Liu and Albert Iverson, who together have amassed an amazing profit of over 50,000 euros. With time marching on, players are going to have to find a spot and make their move. One player will be looking to change gears and steal some money is Irishman Andy Black. Here's a reminder of who stands in his way. In seat 1 is Albert Iverson. Along with 3 cash finishes in the 2008 WSOP, he recently placed 4th at the EPT in Budapest. To date, he's accrued nearly $500,000 in tournament winnings. Sitting beside him in seat 2 is the Danish sensation Peter Eastgate. By being crowned the 2008 WSOP main event champion, he pocketed $9.2 million and became the youngest player ever to win the event at the tender age of 22. In seat 3 is our only non-European player, Eric Liu. The American high-limit online specialist finished 4th in the 2008 London EPT and has amassed over $560,000 in tournament winnings for the year. In seat 4 is Neil Channing. 2008 was a great year for this Englishman who became Irish Open champion and cashed on an amazing 7 separate occasions in the WSOP in Las Vegas. In seat 5 is another Englishman, Alex Miller. Fresh out of university, Alex has quickly become an online specialist and hopes to transfer his skills to the live table today and earn himself a healthy profit. In seat 6 is Charlambos Santos, known to all as Bambos. This Cypriot-born player now lives in London and is regarded by many as one of the greatest cash game players around. Heralding from Northern Ireland, Andy Black's in seat 7 and his tournament winnings to date exceed $4 million. His biggest success came when he finished 5th at the 2005 WSOP main event. He's currently number 1 on the all-time Irish money list. In seat 8 is Riku Virasari, who concludes our lineup. Born in Finland, Riku is a high-stakes online specialist who's recently taken a break from the tables to travel the globe. Hello everyone and welcome to the Poker Heaven European Cash Game. This is a high-stakes poker clash between some of the best poker brains on the planet. We're going to get big pots, big action, and we're going to have a lot of fun as well. I'm Nick Welthall, and with me to guide us through everything that's going to take place is high-stakes poker professional Gary Jones. Chip lead for Eric Liu only builds 35,800 profit. Huge profit in a 10,000 buy-in game. Eric Liu's buying dinner at the moment. For everyone. 150? Players, audience, us, passers-by. Well, Andy Black's just a smidge behind here.
Another 400, yep.
3-5 suited, plays the aces. Hey, he's got position. Let's look on the bright side. Peter Eastgate's just called before the flop.
He's caught the 3. That might be enough if the bet's small enough for him to carry on.
800 to play. Call.
There it is.
Yeah, out to crack these aces for Andy Black.
10.
That's not one of them.
1,500.
Yeah. And that definitely means Andy's going to muck.
Show the bluff.
Peter Eastgate is showing nothing. Takes down that pot and he's hovering around breaking even. He's been involved in a lot of pots, but no big decisive ones to this point. 1,500 euros down, which is a pretty meaningless amount in a game with these deep stacks and these aggressive players. To get started, one player has made the nominated dealer or button. Then the 2 players to the left post the small and big blinds. These are forced bets to get the action started. The big blind is always double the small, but unlike a tournament, the blinds rarely change. However, they are sometimes increased to spice up the action. We start here with 25 and 50 euros. Once the blinds are posted, everyone is dealt 2 cards. We have a round of betting. Then 3 cards are placed face up on the table called the flop. These are the community cards for all the players to use. Then we have another round of betting, after which the 4th card, the turn, is placed in the middle. This is followed by some more betting, and finally the last community card, the river. Then we finish off with a final round of betting, and the best 5-card hand takes the money. Lively table chats at our cash game, and they're playing for big money, but they're enjoying it, and everyone seems pretty relaxed. Perhaps Alex Miller a little bit tight, Gary. He's lost a big pot, and he's playing at a high limit for the first time as well.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see him gambling too much. This is a little bit higher than he's used to playing, really trying to test himself. And losing the big pot early on with the aces is definitely going to mean he's on the back foot a little. Anyway, onto this pot. Bambus has raised it up. The blinds have cooled. That means Eric Liu and Neil Channing.
6, Jack.
The queen
Check.
is in Bambus's hand. That's in front right now.
And that should put an end to proceedings, you'd have thought. He's going to bet
725.
Bambo, you're so new school.
725 to play.
I'm adapting to this.
I can see you watch and you learn, don't you? That's the problem.
They've called 700. That's why it's so powerful.
Yeah. 775, I'd have come over the top.
He'd be looking for a few more of those after that big €20,000 loss early on. Let's check out how our players stand. Eric Liu is top of the shop and Albert Iverson is second, both with monster profits. But if someone's winning, someone's got to be losing. Alex Miller, Riku Virasari and Bambos are the unlucky players looking to turn things around. It's a spectator sport, this high-stakes poker.
Okay, live straddle.
I wouldn't like to watch somebody I know playing in a game like this. It's horrible watching people play meaningful poker, Gary, because they put a big bet and you don't know what you want to happen.
100 to play.
All you want to do is make sure that it's the chips are shifted to your friend by the end of the pot.
Re-raise, or raise, sorry. 350.
350 is the bet
total.
from Peter Eastgate. With the King Jack. Neil Channing, who doesn't like to give up his button. He's definitely thinking about it.
Well, he's more than thinking about it, you'd have thought.
I like you.
Now, some players re-raise here. If you put Albert Iverson in this spot, he's probably going to 3-bet, but Neil's just going to call. That's his style.
4 more if you like.
350. Yeah.
Yep.
So far.
I can't see the colors.
Call.
Except Andy Black is also in there. 4-way they go to the flop.
Ice, ice, ice.
Okay.
Nobody's got one of those.
Check.
If anyone's got an ace in their hand, they don't have to worry about their kicker right now.
1725 to play.
No.
700. 725.
700.
Well, Peter's going to take a pop at this.
I don't blame him.
If I had an ace, I'd call.
And it's going to work as well.
Kind of representing any kind of a pocket pair.
He has won a lot of small pots today, Peter Eastgate.
He has.
I'll be calling Dennis Phillips about that one as soon as this is over.
Yeah, me too. Dennis, yeah.
Yep. Pause.
It came ace, 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 and he tried to represent the 4th ace. So if that happens, you'll know exactly what to do.
What's my deal? Just one time. What's my deal?
It's a tough game to play in.
100 to play.
Yeah, I think that's to do with the quality of the field.
Raise, 300 total.
There's been a lot of gambling, some of it controlled, some of it not so controlled. And Albert not gambling much right now, he's got queens. Alex Miller on the button.
Well,
1450.
he's decided to make a move at this pot and his timing's off. Albert Iverson's been his nemesis so far. Cracked his aces with 6-4 earlier.
Not too much champagne yet.
Now, what do you do if you're Albert here, Gary?
playing?
Pop it again or
So like 10?
smooth call?
9?
11, sorry.
Yeah, but I'm asking how
Sorry.
much he's playing.
Like 8.5 extra.
He's got about 8,500 more on top.
14 how much?
11.50 more to you.
He just calls. Alex has position.
8, ace, 5.
And that's the card
on you.
that Albert really
Check.
didn't want to see, the ace.
Well, yeah, Alex must follow up with a bet. And this is the power of the re-raise, right?
Exactly.
2,150 total.
He may get Albert to lay this down. Alex hasn't played too many hands.
Well, he's reaching for his chips. Might have sensed some weakness here.
Cool.
Well,
He's got an out though.
he has. He can hit the 7.
He's probably going to switch off right now. I can't imagine him getting too carried away. That's a good card for him as well. And there's no heart in Albert Iverson's hand.
Check.
Yeah,
Takes the free
Alex
card.
can check this. Yeah, he hit a 9, a 6, a 7.
King.
Or a not much. Now what? He's got 6,000 behind, just under a pot-sized bet.
Quick look to see if you've got a heart there, Albert. He'll be disappointed when he looks.
Check.
Does Alex give up, or can he find a shove here?
That's what it's going to take, I think.
It looks like he's thinking about it.
Higher than he usually plays this game. That's probably going through his mind.
All in.
Oh, big move from him. All in, he says.
You can be pretty sure if he had the ace of hearts, he probably would have bet the turn. He says
calls.
call. What a great
Calling
call from Albert Iverson.
Let's go. Let's go.
I
Missed
think
like
that's
pre-flop.
owned, isn't it?
Thought you might make a really.
Okay, Queen's win.
I think
Just
Alex
didn't-
knew this was the only way he could possibly win the pot. The other thing he's got to think of, it's the only way he could lose any more money in the pot as well.
Not used to playing live, and I thought I raised less pre-flop, and then from then on I thought I sort of had to follow up the bluff because he made a good call down, but I could have had him beat a lot as well. So it's one of those things. But yeah, not too happy with the second hand, but the first hand was pretty standard. So might be back later. If not, then good luck to my mate who's going to join in.